everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. Well, last time we took care of the original creations in the monster arena, so it's time we tackle the main man himself, Nemesis. To unlock Nemesis, you must defeat everything in Arena Creations, in Original Creations, and in Arena Conquest, as well as capture 10 of every fiend and over all of Spira. So, starting off, we're going to make some Hyper Mighty G, and that's going to be pretty much what we're doing this entire battle with Riku. Hyper Mighty Gs. Hyper Mighty Gs all the way. This is going to be a long one, ladies and gentlemen. This entire episode will be us just taking care of Nemesis himself. Yes, Nemesis has that much HP. I believe Nemesis has 10 million HP total. So yes, Nemesis has 10 million HP, strength 255, magic 255, defense 150, magic defense 150, agility 200, accuracy of 150, and a luck of 1. Nemesis is the second most powerful super boss in this game, only behind Penance in terms of health and annoyance. So he just did Ethereal Cannon. Whenever he does Ethereal Cannon, that means his next turn is going to be the ever so lovely Shimmering Rain, or actually no, Shimmering Rain is Omega. For Nemesis, it's called Ultra Spark. Ultra Spark will kill you. Make sure that you have auto life always on your characters. And yeah, that's pretty much it. To my knowledge, Nemesis does not cause any negative status ailments when he attacks regularly. Only, causes death. Death is not fun. So, have your overdrive set to Comrade and lather, rinse, repeat. And there goes Riku again. Which is bad, because I need Riku in order to cast other Hyper Mighty Gs when we eventually get to it. Surprisingly enough, I get kind of lucky in this battle in which Nemesis decides that he's gonna physically attack more than he's gonna use Ultra Spark or use Ethereal Cannon or his ultimate move, Armageddon. Armageddon is extremely powerful and will instantly kill every single one of your party members. If you don't have auto life, then that is an instant lose. And you don't want to lose to, Nemesis, because he costs 25,000 gil in order to fight. And while if you're at this point to where you can fight Nemesis, you pretty much probably already have one eye unlocked. In fact, you should have one eye unlocked. So building up money isn't bad. And then there's also the Omega Ruins by killing a Mimic with Gillionaire on, because then what you're able to get is you're able to get at least 100,000 gil for every Mimic you kill. But let us keep attacking Nemesis. I do not use my overdrives on Nemesis because the delay is too much. Oh, here comes the Ultra Spark. And that kills all my enemies. Well, it kills me. Looks like Ultra Spark may cause Curse. So, Ultra Spark, be bad. But luckily, since Ultra Spark's going to kill you, it's all going to be fine. Pretty much, Nemesis, he isn't too bad once you get this strategy down pat. Unlike Penance, where Penance, you have to worry about his arms. Nemesis, you don't have to too much. So, let's make Hyper Mighty G! Once again. Bye, Waka. And auto life. Now, I should be casting a 3 stars in this battle, but ladies and gentlemen, I will say I don't use a 3 stars in this battle, which makes the battle go on a little bit longer than it should. Why don't I? Because I forget that in order to use a 3 stars, you're going to have to use the use command instead of quick pocket, which I'm used to using quick pocket and quick hit. Alright, so looks like we've got kind of a pickle here. We have 2 people with auto life, 1 without auto life, so let's keep using quick hit. Yeah, let's use quick hit with Waka. Let's use quick hit with Riku because she has the most MP. And Titus will use auto life. Good thing that none of his attacks will cause auto will disable auto life. Now, I should mention that what my stats are, because I forgot to initially put out what the stats are of my characters in case this is the first video you're watching. Pretty much my stats in everything except for magic and luck are 255, so my strength, defense, my agility, my accuracy, my evasion, and my magic defense are all 255. After that, my magic, it varies between characters, which I don't know why that is. Everyone should be finished with their sphere grid. I must have missed a sphere with Titus somewhere. So, with Titus, he has a magic of, I believe, 153 or 156. Waka has a magic of 160, and Riku has a magic of 164. Luck is 151, so I can hit Nemesis every single time, and also manage to get Nemesis to, you know, good enough critical hits. Can't really think of much. And since I have Shell on, Kiraga doesn't do as much. And here comes the Ultra Spark, so this is why you Hyper Mighty G, so then you can get the auto life going. Alright, so everyone gets revived, and we repeat the Hyper Mighty G strategy. Yes, we are going to, in 7 minutes in, and we still have another, what, like 13, 14 minutes to go? Yeah. So here's me realizing, okay, I'm going to have to use the Turbo Ether, because I don't know where my 3 stars are, because I don't realize that you use the use command for 3 stars. So, build up their magic. I have more than enough Turbo Ethers, which is why I'm not worried. So, let's mix together our Gambler's Spirit and make Hyper Mighty G! Riku is my Hyper Mighty G girl. And there goes Waka. So, auto life, which kind of sucks because really, I need auto life for this because of Ultra Spark and Ethereal Cannon. Otherwise, I could let my armors take care of it, because I never explained what my armors are as well. I have Dark Aeon armors on right now, which means I have Ribbon, Auto Haste, Auto Protect, and Auto Phoenix. So you might be questioning, well, Roxas, if you have Auto Phoenix, why is it that you're using Auto Life? Well, because Hyper Mighty G will save my skin more than Auto Phoenix will. And that's why. Hyper Mighty G will save my skin so much. So, here comes the Armageddon, which means I'm going to have to cast Hyper Mighty G again, because this is going to kill all of our characters. And he does Armageddon a lot in this battle, ladies and gentlemen. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, why doesn't the man send this to go and kill Sin? Well, while this thing could kill Sin, you Yevon would just merge with it and then make this the new Sin. And then I don't think any Final Aeon's going to be able to take this thing out. There is a glitch that you can do in the original Final Fantasy X, because this originally was the only super boss in Final Fantasy X. So, what is the glitch? If you ended up using, what is it called? Delay attack. You can delay Nemesis's attacks consistently to where he'd never get a turn, because delay attack had a more strong property back in the original Final Fantasy X than it does inside of the international and HD versions of the game. So, here's me thinking, okay, quick hit. Quick hit. Quick hit. And going on 10 minutes fighting Nemesis, yet he's not faltering. Nemesis does not have an SOS state, so it's hard to tell how much health you've really taken off. In hindsight, I probably should have used my overdrives, but I fear, retaliation, because I don't know exactly if Nemesis does. Let me actually look that up real quick, if Nemesis does. That's right. Nemesis will counterattack with Ultima, I believe, if he's attacked with an overdrive. So, yeah. Let us entrust in Riku. And quick hit. Gambler's Spirit. And a Lunar Curtain to make Hyper Mighty G. Bye, Riku. It's like Nemesis knows that Riku is my life support for this battle. So he's purposely going after Riku. Isn't that how it always is in games whenever that sort of thing happens, where you're like, okay, I'm in a bad strait. As long as this character is alive, then I'm fine. Oh, he just killed that one character that I needed to survive. Thanks. Sorry if it seems like I'm rambling, because pretty much this is just all I'm doing this entire battle is Hyper Mighty G, Auto Life, and the occasional Turbo Ether, because I've got way too many of those things. So, by Waka, and it almost charged Titus's overdrive up. And I'm surprised he's not using, what is it called? So here's me trying to quick pocket 3-star, but then I realized, wait, I can't quick pocket 3 stars. It does not dawn on me until the Dark Aeons that the 3 stars are in the use section, not the quick pocket section, and not the items section. So, yeah. I have this battle drag on a little bit longer than I should have. Because, I mean, Nemesis isn't difficult. You just need a good strategy to deal with him. So, Turbo Ether. Get ourselves high up there in the magic. For Riku as well. And Waka's going to need to cast himself some Auto Life. So, Riku, if you'll do the honors. Pretty much in this version of the game, Auto Life is mandatory in order to survive Armageddon, Ultra Spark, and Ethereal Cannon. So, yeah, it's annoying. Well, really just Ultra Spark and Armageddon, because Ethereal Cannon only attacks one person. So, let us quick hit. Quick hit. And Waka, you will quick hit too. And I think the Ultra Spark's coming. Nope, Ethereal Cannon. Okay, I guess I have the timing wrong. Pretty much whenever he does Ethereal Cannon, he will follow up with either Armageddon or with Ultra Spark. Very rarely he will attack, but I just get lucky enough that he attacks physically instead. So, Titus, if you can cast Auto Life on Riku for me, that would be great, since Riku can't cast Hyper Mighty G right now. Waka, quick hit. Now, it's a good thing that I have my luck so high, so then I can get these critical hits on Nemesis, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do 99,999 damage at this low of health. Because remember, your celestial weapons are tied to how much health you have too, and they ignore defenses. So that's necessary. And here comes the Ultra Spark. And Riku's overdrive is fully charged yet again, so time for another Hyper Mighty G! It's times like this I wish I did live commentary for this game, because it's annoying. And I should mention I will be doing live commentary for the Dark Aeons, because why not? I don't know why I didn't think of doing it for this boss. I think it's because I was just in the middle of everything. So, Hyper Mighty G. And goodbye Riku, of course, because it's not like I want somebody else to do that. And please note, ladies and gentlemen, that's killing me and only doing 7,000 damage. But at the same time, I have Auto Protect on, so that halves my damage. So even at 255 defense, Nemesis's regular attacks manage to one-shot me since I don't have break HP limit. So let's use another Turbo Ether and proceed to continue wailing on Nemesis. We've got about another 5-6 minutes of doing this. Oh, bye, Waka. Welcome back, Waka. Welcome to your own personal hell, where you must fight Nemesis. Nemesis really isn't too bad, though. Like, compared to the Dark Aeons and Penance, which terrify me, this guy is kind of a pushover. Especially once you have the auto life thing down pat. Now, if you don't have everyone knowing auto life, I can see where this could be a problem. Especially because in my case, he keeps attacking Riku. And pretty much Hyper Mighty G is a must inside this. You combine it with Lunar Curtain and a Pendulum, I believe. Is it a pendulum or is it something else? Oh, here comes the Ethereal Cannon. Who's it going after this time? I'm guessing Riku. Nope, Titus. Welcome back, Titus. So, let us quick hit. I'm able to get quick hits in with Riku now, which is good. Quick hit. Titus, you cast Auto Life on yourself, because something's telling me the Ultra Sparks are coming. And Waka, quick hit. Nope, it's Armageddon. Okay, time for the Armageddon. This is such a lovely animation. I believe if you ended up missing out on Nova from the Omega weapon, you can end up using Lancet on Nemesis in order to be able to get it. I believe that will work, but I don't entirely know because I've never tried it. And here's me thinking, okay, another Turbo Ether. Let's use it on Riku. Because I like having lots of magic. I like having it. Let us use it on Waka. And let us use Hyper Mighty G with Gambler Spirit and a Lunar Curtain. Now you might be wondering, well, why don't you cast Trio of 999 Roxas? Because then I'd have to take a turn in order to heal, and everyone's going to end up dying, so what would be the point? And here comes the Ultra Spark. See, when you have break HP limit and you have to deal with Curse, I can see this being a lot more difficult. But since I don't have break HP limit and my limit is 9,999 HP, I see no problem with this. Okay, so let us quick hit. Let us quick hit with Waka. And let us Hyper Mighty G with Riku yet again. Good thing I came into here with 99 Lunar Curtains and 99 Gambler's Spirits. I don't use Gambler's Spirits much. Which actually, now that I think about it, I can get into what you can steal from Nemesis. You could actually get level 4 Key Spheres by stealing from Nemesis. The rare drop is a Warp Sphere. So pretty much if you need level 4 Key Spheres to complete your Sphere Grid, Nemesis is your man. Or Beast, in this case. So, let us keep on quick hitting. We've got about another 3 minutes of this, give or take. Alright, so Riku, auto life on yourself. There we go. And Ethereal Cannon. And it's on Riku. Looks like Roxas made a good call. I wonder if you can Sentinel that. Like, if you could Sentinel Ethereal Cannon. I would think that you can. I think also casting Ultra Nullall would be a good idea for this if you want to survive, but then that might not charge your overdrive fully, because that does give you cheer times 5, which raises your defense and attack. So, let's auto life Riku. There we go. And here comes the Ultra Spark. So, auto life, and time to cast Hyper Mighty G once more. More Hyper Mighty Gs. All the Hyper Mighty Gs. Right, so quick hit. Quick hit. Hyper Mighty G. There we go. Ow. Nemesis really does not like Riku in this battle. I wonder how many times Riku's been hit, because I know Titus has barely been hit. I wonder if somebody could keep a track of that. Like how many times Riku's been hit inside the battle. But there we go. That kills Nemesis. There we go. That's a victory for us, which means one of the super bosses is down, and you get overcoming the Nemesis for defeating Nemesis. Thank you. I worked very hard at maxing my sphere grid. So, we are the one who conquered all now. Sweet. Oh, believe me, Sin is going to be a pushover. And we obtain the Mark of Conquest. But you can still battle any fiends at any time if we wish to train. But it'll still cost money. Of course. Of course it will. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to start by tackling the Dark Aeons. See you guys next time.